Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Last we left off, we've been summoned to the gym by Monokuma for nefarious reasons. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop in. Oh, hey Hiro. Ugh, Makoto. Why'd you act surprised? Oh, no reason. You you heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro, it was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. He's been hiding something this whole time. Yeah. You get...
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Firstly, I know what is it? I know what's going on. I do know what's going on. And I'm ready for us to be solving the end of this, you know? Because we're right towards the end here. I think we got the last trial, and then that should be it. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to host Peak at the same time as me. But wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were headmasters, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba. Then this girl is... Wait, why? Why is Mukuro here with everybody else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Aw, look at all of them. Even Toko way in the back. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everybody. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayako, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Host Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what definitely isn't natural is that everybody else is in the picture. I thought everyone was just like me and I didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out. But
How strange.
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo has been added to truth bullet section of your handbook. So, in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real and so full of life. How could anyone have faked that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. I have to clear this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Nope. Back. Yes. So. Not what I wanted. Archive. Great. I got turned around. Library. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Was he purposely trying to avoid me? Wrong button. Okay. So... go on floor 3. Nothing. Floor 4. Nothing. Floor 5. Sergeant. There we go. Hey, Hero! Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Tell you, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off, terrified as a rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me, like he was afraid of me. Why? Well, all I know is I now need to get to the bio lab. Come on, little legs, let's go. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Ugh. It's cold, super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep. I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? I'm okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remembered was me waking up just now. What'd you do to miss Morse? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga, we shared some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. Oh no, it's more like half. I just cited Jack's memory has been added to truth bullet section of your handbook. But all I want to know right now is where my little darling. Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigation.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire!
I knew it. I totally knew it. I am a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely you must be right now. Took a shot off. Hear eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. My body! The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. Must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, don't worry. You don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah?
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what's there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd faint?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed. Once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hand outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh, how come? Because Murkuro's body is here. In here. Murkuro's corpse? Murkuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it because they'd assume we would be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the murder
Makoto.
investigation. I need my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue, and this time I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it, I can't look inside. I just asked Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Oh, why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be confuse us or cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing there looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forget that picture as a trap to use us? That's gotta be it. There's no explanation. Just get about the group photo.
Because...
It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. So what does it want me to do now? I can't leave with things the way they are right now. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? Search the tarps again? I've seen a type like this somewhere before. Yes, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember that tarp, had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that tarp was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Tarp has been updating true bullet section of your handbook. I've already looked through the instruction manual, more importantly. I should just...
Because...
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I investigated the tarp. I click this. side lights are on. These ones
It
aren't.
would seem.
It seems the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights are on, including Mercury. There's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? Biolab lights has been updated. Truth bullet section of your handbook.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I pay careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. That means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. I has been struck in the head with an object that was thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The other option were those other wounds, but the file did say that they were
Is
old.
that right?
Where does it say that they're old? Huh?
Because.
The Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However.
That doesn't qualify following logic. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got a Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then.
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least.
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
As a detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the idea detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as
In
they
other
can.
words.
By envisioning these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense, then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep that in mind for the future. Kyoko's account has been added to the bullet section in your handbook.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now is the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So.
5 foot 7 inches, 72 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse, so then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenry tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mikuro Ikusaba. Mikuro Ikusaba's profile is limited in truth bullet section in your handbook.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then.
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mikuro's body. Let's get going. It's actually kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she's still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, still, but...
Whew.
You really are naive, don't you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then.
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Oh, hold on. Still have one more thing to do. What do you need to talk to her about? I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I just have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead, then out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So.
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor
Indeed.
of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any lockers, you need the handbook of whoever locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, the only locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belonging to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video.
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes. Well, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it is my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. The DVD. It says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it hidden in a room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand what you found my pocketbook in a place none of us should have been before. None of this makes any sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. And if your DVD has been added to the truth section of your handbook.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
As it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What do you mean? What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Are you talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the question I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. That is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with fire and determination. Their determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I could care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's greatness or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you can still give up hope? Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Yes. Gym first floor. Gym second floor. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, remember to hit like and subscribe. That way you can come back to see what happens next. I won't take up too much of your time, but I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you next time.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the